Hello, I'm Sara Fisher. This is for Business Law 203-D01. Environmental law is an interesting subject. I'm very passionate about my environment and protecting it. In the 1960s, the modern environmental movement began. National Environmental Policy Act was founded in 1970. It requires federal agencies to take environmental values into their decision-making process, think about the environmental impacts of their proposed actions and logical alternatives to their actions. To meet NEPA requirements, federal agencies prepare a detailed statement known as the Environmental Impact Statement. The EPA then reviews and comments on the EISs prepared by these federal agencies, maintains a national filing system for all EISs, and assures that its own actions comply with the NEPA. Government's regulations of businesses. Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, has the responsibilities of conducts research on the harmful impacts of pollution, gathers information about present pollution problems, assists state and local governments in controlling pollution through grants, technical advice, and other means, gives advice or advises the CEQ about new policies needed for protection of the environment, and administers federal pollution laws. A fun fact, the single largest grant in EPA history happened this month, and it was for New York State wastewater infrastructure projects. The grant was $430 million, and it is to create jobs and better human living conditions. Smog is a type of large-scale outdoor air pollution. It is caused by chemical reactions like most pollutions do. Many people who live in cities suffer most from air pollution. The Air Quality Management District, the AQMD, is Air Pollution Control Agency for Orange County and urban portions of LA, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties, are committed to protecting the health of residents while remaining sensitive to businesses. Most people think air pollution is an outdoor thing, but do you ever think about how much you spend inside your home? 80 to 90% of people spend their lives indoors. Cooking, smoking, or even having a wood burner increases harmful particles into the air. The Clean Air Act clarifies EPA's responsibilities for defending and humanizing the nation's air quality and stratospheric ozone layer. It was passed in 1990. Since then, legislation made several minor changes. A fun fact, I drive a 2004 Chrysler Pacifica, and I drive around 15,000 miles a year. My carbon footprint is somewhere around 17,000 a year. Imagine what each person leaves. Water pollution. EPA splits water pollution into two different categories, point and non-point. Point are sources of water pollution are stationary locations, such as sewer treatment plants, factories, and ships. Non-points are more spread out. They are agricultural runoff, mining activities, and paved roads. A major source of water pollution is business enterprise in the U.S. The Clean Water Act was passed in 1972. It establishes the basic foundation for standardizing discharges of pollutants in water of the U.S. and standardizing quality standards for surface waters. Drinking water. I drink a lot of bottled water. Not all bottled water has to be regulated the same. Coke just uses tap water. But in conclusion, pollution is everywhere. I'm glad to be fortunate enough to live in a country that is trying to protect our environment. The U.S. is not perfect, but it is taking steps through the law to protect our environment. I am glad the U.S. is recognizing our problems with air and water pollution and is taking steps to keep this from happening so much. Thank you.